Well, hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is the Crafty Cockney bringing you more Amnesia, Machine for Pigs. To readjust my chair there. When we left off last time, I was a little bit lost, thinking that this was actually quite a devious puzzle that they'd set us. We'd started the main pumps, but we couldn't get down to this lower level because of this sting. I literally stopped recording, ran up and down twice, and found it. It's not a difficult puzzle. There's a fucking ladder here. Ooh, those tricksy ladders. What a prat. Okay. Let's continue on our merry way. Ah, it's another one of those like airlock type things. Okay. We got this sorted. We know what we're doing with these. Okay, that's that locked. It's power on. So this thing doesn't hurt us though. Wait for the pressure to go back up. There we go. Pressure's up. Let's open sesame. Power off. Next section. Hoorah! Hoorah! Some more plans and designs. Okay, what do we have here? Core systems access. The children dancing. They pulled the child loose from the thresher, or at least what was left. God. More where that came from, said the foreman, apologising for the inconvenience. Nice. This is a dismembered, chewed up child. What could go wrong? March 15th, 1899. Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden, they clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within, that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, and I dream of a great machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten ribcage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving. And I remember when we pulled into Southampton, we both wept, for it was every bit as much as a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece, and went into the house and gathered the servants, and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden, and buried those tiny shattered skulls under the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. Do you guys remember the first Amnesia and that orb he had? I think that's what they're talking about. Another note. The heart of the machine. And when they first said Daddy, my heart was molten as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop. And they were inseparable, always together, one soul in two bodies, and my love was all consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill. I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, and foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained this flood, and I am come for you now, my darling boys. Are we getting close to the end of the game? If we are, this hasn't been long. This has been really short, actually. A lot shorter than Outlast. Stop. No unauthorised persons to enter this facility by order of the management. Well, I is fucking management, alright, geezer? And I go where I please. Even into dead ends.
And we came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and reset, you and I, on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls, alone.
We set about we've just read the note. So I think what he's actually talking to us, the voice that's in our head, is the orb. I think that's what's telling us to turn the machine back on. Nothing good can come of this. Nothing good can come of this.
For your children, Mandus, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Here we go. Nothing good can come from elevators in horror games. Nothing ever good comes from them. Wow. What did we build? Level 1, ladies' lingerie. Right, come on. Let's get cracking with the napkin. The control room. I'm in full control. Well, hello.
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane.
Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition? Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane.
Right. Should we just flick some switches and see what happens? Probably not. I don't know what that's doing. I should really go and find out what that does first. Oh. Just flicking random switches. Okay, dead end. Oh, mind your head. Mind your head, Fred. So we've made it right to the bottom, right through to the control panel. Ah, what do we have here? Compound X, highly flammable, highly corrosive, highly toxic, radioactive by the sounds of things. So we're just standing it. I mean, what could go wrong? Oh, I got it. We've lifted that up now. We'll be able to get the rest of these. Okay, it's like a nuclear reactor. They have cooling rods that go into the plutonium in nuclear reactors. It looks like the same kind of setup. Let's go! So that lid was closed, so now we've obviously just got to push those final rods in. Yeah. One at a time, one at a time. Okay, last one. Ominous music. We did something I'm not sure we should have. Is that an apple? I could go for an apple right now. My mouth's quite dry. All this talking. Okay. Oh. Freaky music. Ignition control. Now to find the ignition controls and start the machine once more. Elated, I stride forth upon these catwalks. I'm coming, my darlings. I have almost saved you, my darling, my darling. What the fuck am I talking about? Obviously, no.
Quickly, quickly, the air is thin. Their little faces turn blue, Mandus. They suffocate, they suffocate.
Well, obviously, no piggies were allowed in the control centre, because they've been left well alone. This must be the ignition.
Daddy, Daddy!
Well, that turned some lights on. What did I do?
Now, Mandus, set them free. Set them all free.
What? Oh shit, what did we do?
I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Oh dear.
Boys,
Who's that? That's
boys,
his sons.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
He's pulled their hearts out of their chest. Mandus, saboteur. Returning from Mexico, I was struck again by London's filth, the squalor, the miasma, the rot. We should cut free the dead flesh, allow this wound to heal anew. Can we get out of here? Nope.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire. Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
He's moving really, really slowly. It's not me. We can't actually go anywhere. And the lift wouldn't work. The handle's gone. That's probably why. Oh, we're finished in ladies' laundry. Engine rooms. Why are we moving so bloody slowly? These pig heads keep dropping. What the hell? 29th of December 1899. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realising who he is and what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this, tiny cogwheels and clockwork and intricate machines to serve a function that, upon reflection, we might set to a new task? Can a man defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging his body, his machine, until those children of his soul turn into new motion, and he may awake to a new sun, a new year, a new century with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I? And if not, then surely better to die among my creations than continue to live as a monster. So we tried to kill ourselves after our boys died, I'm guessing. No, I can't read notes while I'm on a ladder, apparently. Pressure regulation. Betrayed. So it is done. The saboteur was me. I was right. And the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world split into two pieces and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice, torn agape into my open, hifficated heart. I'll Google that later. Warning, steam vent access, ambient air pressure.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Mandus? You know the answer well enough.
Indeed. August the 31st, 1899, so we've gone back a few months in time. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the larger steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughtering process may indeed vaporise at source, but drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down and send one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, our little explorers venture into the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapours when they rush back into the system. Then we will be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am proud, and then feed them to the pigs. Very nice! Well, this looks like a handle I should be turning. I can pull these out and smash shit up. And we will do that on the next episode. I do hope you enjoyed this, guys. If you did, remember to hit that old likey button. And remember to follow me on Facebook and Twitter too. The links for both are in the description to this video. And I will catch you beautiful bastards on the flip side. This has been the Crafty Cockney, and laters.